I'd like to announce that the Wizard Paragon has been fixed. Completely healed, in fact, as of the recent update. In case you missed it, in 38.0, they finally fixed the, quote-unquote bug, where the Wizard Paragon was draining too much mana with its main attack. Apparently, according to them, it was unintentional that each Dark Arcane attack, as you see right here, would drain not mana for every hit, but for everything it pierced. So that means if it got pierce capped, you would pretty much run out of your 100k mana storage, like, immediately. So now they changed that from 100 mana for every balloon hit to just 50 mana on every attack. And you can see now, it lasts, like, a very long time. So much so that I think I'm able to beat, like, 2 rounds completely. And I have to say, unsurprisingly, this just makes the tower just so much more usable. And it's pretty much a straight-up buff, even though they did nerf the mana cost for zombie balloon spawning. As you see these over here. They take away 250 mana every time now, but they also have a longer travel range. But yeah, that's pretty much the only nerf of the Wizard Paragon. But overall, I'm going to do the 1 tower test again because of this change to see how much further we can get. Because I'm pretty sure last time, yeah, we were... it was like a struggle to just get through 1 round at a time. Because with this bug, it relied heavily on you, like, timing your abilities correctly so that you would never have, like, no mana storage. Because with the Phoenix and the Dark Arcane attack, you would pretty much just die instantly. But so far, it seems so good. I don't have to really do too much micro in order to beat these rounds here. Although they get a little bit close, so. Just for reference, the rounds to beat here are 169 for degree 1 and 202 for degree 100. Now, don't mind me if I just drop Paragon Totems along the way. This is just so I can get up my inevitable degree 100 a little bit easier. Also for this episode, it may not just be the Wizard Paragon that I'm going to test, because some other Paragons got changed this update, and I want to see, if possible, 1 tower / Paragon records are possible with them. So stay tuned after I finish testing the Wizard Paragon here. Now that I'm doing this again, I am reminded by just how annoying it is to use the degree 1, because, again, the difference between degree 100 and degree 1 for the Paragon cooldowns is almost double. So, I could really use, like, fast cooldowns in Metamorphosis, because that, like, seems to last, like, way too long. Like, I used it for 165, and I just barely have it up now for the end of 166. So I think if I want to maximize the round of this, I should definitely use that ability sparingly. What I should use more often is definitely this thing. Use it early enough that it can pretty much do, like, all the damage to bads. That's how good the DOT effect is, as you see. Also, they changed the Geraldo this update to not require you to have to, you know, get a totem every round. I think you can, like, skip a round and you'll still be okay, which is nice and convenient. I remember it was very annoying to do that in my all Paragon degree 100 run. Where if you miss a single round of restocking the totem, well then, that's too bad, because now you get everything 1 round later. So good to fix that, and now the round's beat, 169. Beat this and we get a new record. So far, the road to 169 has been a lot easier than the first go around. Once again, since rounds 140 plus are random, it seems like I just got a very lucky draw. Not a single bad in sight, so thanks RNG. Really appreciate it. With there being this many bats this round, yep, I think we're just gonna go ahead and use Metamorphosis. And isn't it crazy how just 1 bug sapped the potential of the Wizard Paragon? Like you see, it's clearly strong enough to beat 170 with a decent enough micro and using both abilities, but I was not able to get that last time around. And also, oh crap, even with both abilities, I'm dead. Okay, maybe I spoke a little bit too soon. Okay, damn, I'm only gonna get 1 round more. Okay, let's try to use the Metamorphosis early then. Again, this will last like 0 time, not even for them there, that's very sad. But on the bright side, I can now do the following. Get DOT in all 4 bads a lot earlier. I do have the second ability coming out really, really soon, so come on. I need to get it for the bad and this. Beautiful. Everything is on fire. On purple fire, but Zoomdies didn't spawn down there, unlucky. Okay, new plan this round. Let's charge up Metamorphosis and let the DTs get really far, like now. There we go. Now we have twice the length of Metamorphosis. And then I can set it back to strong and have like a couple seconds over here, which is better than nothing, I think. I think this one looks a little bit better. Is it just me? I will use this now. Phoenix is back, and there we go. Beat 170, but that was quite micro-heavy. This is another micro-heavy round. Let's... Yeah, I can't beat FDTs. I have to use the, level 2 second ability, like, every single time here. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit late, though. Do I risk this or no? You know what? I don't think I do. I'll just use it now. And hopefully this start of 172 is not too hard. Well, speak of the devil, always unlucky. Okay, let's try to spawn some zombie ZMGs. Crap, I don't think I have enough graveyard for this. Okay, let's try this again. We have to get the arcane blast immediately. Oh, 35 lives. Okay. But okay, nope. I shouldn't have used Metamorphosis to end that round. Because now I'm not even dead to a bat, I'm dead to no volunteer. Strong? An arcane spike this. Back in first. Okay. More lost lives, but we survive, so... and then I think Phoenix and zombies can take down the... Oh my god, no, it can't. We're at that point now where the Phoenix needs to be in the right spot, so that's a dead end, unfortunately. Nonetheless, 3 rounds is still a sizable improvement from before, so we take those. And now for the Degree Hunter test. This one should be pretty exciting to test. As you see, here's the mana drain now. It's actually draining a lot faster than Degree 1. I think it's got to do with the amount of zombies balloons that were spawning. Like, that is more than what I saw in Degree 1, right? It's been less than a round and we already ran out of our 100k capacity, so that's not good, but I guess it's a trade-off for having faster ability cooldown so that you don't get, you know, caught with the pants down when your Metamorphosis is off cooldown, if you know what I mean. So it's hard to, like, gauge exactly how much mana we're losing, but if we're just talking about the main attack and the Phoenix, it looks like it's about 1,000 mana per second. Because remember, it's like every hit of every thing that it has, including the zombie balloons, which drain a massive amount now, for whatever reason, because, I don't know, they seem like they don't do much. But that just might be me. Round 200 here has joined the chat. I might have messed this up because I used my zombies last round, but hopefully I have a nice fat Metamorphosis to break down this thing before anything gets too far, and yep. When in doubt, always rely or trust in the Metamorphosis. Unfortunately, we missed it by 1 second, that's okay. Phoenix cleans up, easy. And once again, we're left with ZMGs. I guess that's good, because then I can charge the ability for next round, then I won't have any mistakes made, like cooldown-wise. So yeah, beat this round, and again, we got ourselves a new highest round marked. Personally, it doesn't really matter. If we're talking about, like, single target damage, it doesn't matter how much zombie count you have, graveyard count you have when you use the second burn ability. Because even if it's, like, 1 graveyard or 100,000, I'm pretty sure the damage row time is the exact same, which is nice. Very nice to have. Again, let's just charge up to max. Ooh, that was close. And then use Metamorphosis to clear it all out. My god. New potential has just been unlocked, folks. But anyways, I'm pretty sure, yeah, every round follows the exact same formula. Use the second ability, and then wait for the Metamorphosis at the end of the round. Wait for it. And I need a couple more seconds. Got it? And that should be enough time to clean up this part, too. Very, very nice. And because I don't care about the zombie count, I should just refresh this immediately. Well, I'll have the Phoenix do as much damage as possible, then. Yeah, and hopefully that buys us time for Metamorphosis and a highly charged up graveyard. This looks a lot better. I just don't want to pop these EMGs here, come on. Avoid at all costs. Yep, that's perfect. Max Metamorphosis. If this don't work, then I don't know what will. Come on, nice. And with careful timing, we did it. We beat 206. Kids, don't try this at home. Trying to squeeze every round of this tower is actually quite painful, if I say so myself. I guess this explains why this may not be everybody's favorite Paragon, because I actually made a poll on this, like, not too long ago on my community post tab, asking what you guys' favorite Paragon was out of, like, the 4, and I'm actually surprised that Neighbor of the Seas is the highest. I guess it might just be people like the ability to one-shot bads. I'm surprised it's actually not the biggest plane. The Magus actually comes in a second place, so it's not like it's unpopular. I think in terms of design, this definitely does take the cake in terms of the coolest looking Paragon. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt to play with, that's for sure. Because yeah, if we just had permanent Metamorphosis, then we could make it to like probably a higher round than all the other Paragons. Maybe a minus Ace, but Ace actually isn't the highest round because it's a bit inaccurate with catching Cerams. So it's actually both due to the one-shotting ability at 223, but yeah, this thing can definitely top it. In fact, the bug has been patched now, but there was a bug last update where you could get a permanent Metamorphosis, and boy, it was OP. I didn't test it in the one tower only, but it was pretty solid. Also, this round I think we're dead on. There's 2 F-Bads. I don't think any round has had 2 F-Bads past 200, but Yeah, on top of that, a bunch of other bats, so, GG maybe? We'll try our damnedest though, so quickly. Nice, I got even the last bat that spawned there, and then, again, because this second ability charges faster, I think I won't even bother charging this up like a whole lot. Just try to get the Phoenix attacking as much as possible on strong, while recharging during downtime so that, you know, it doesn't drop down to 0 entirely. This is back up again, but I need to wait for 2 F-bats here. There we go. Nope, we're dead to that one ceramic. Back to... Come on, I need the Phoenix to respawn again. When I use the second ability, the Phoenix goes away for a little bit, which makes it kind of hard to survive, because it's pretty powerful, as opposed to those mini Dark Arcane Blasts, which makes it even crazier to believe that, like, those were the ones that were draining us all the mana last update. The weakest damager of them all. Okay, come on, Phoenix, please spawn. There we go. That was... that was the best timing ever, but even with that great timing, yeah, it's not coming up. I did use Metamorphosis last round, which is... I guess it could have helped me, but yeah. Still, an 8-round improvement. And now that leapfrogs the Engineer Paragon for the highest round, both degree 1 and degree 100, so take that, Engie. Anyways, I did say earlier I want to test another change this update made to the Dart Paragon, where now with Monkey Knowledge, the 4-and-4 Monkey Knowledge now applies to it. Basically what that does is every 4th shot, the triple shot shoots out 4 at a time. So if you want to do any simple math, it's pretty much an 8.3% DPS increase because, well, for every 12 balls you had before, you now have 13. So let's see if it makes a difference here on balance. I think 138 was what round we got to, and it doesn't seem to beat that round still. That would make sense though, because the last time I tested this was the moment the Dart Paragon got released, and I'm pretty sure that that time, that was before a nerf where they decreased the attack speed. So I think if you count that nerf and then this buff, it's still an overall less DPS. And I don't think there's anything else I can really try, because the balls are bouncing as much as they could. It might come down to RNG, but I think that round's too long to get lucky enough to survive every round here. Just in case though, let's test some other maps. So logs, probably going to be worse than balance, because again, it doesn't have the right things to bounce off of. Before we give up entirely though, I think I still want to test some other maps, just in case those could be better. So if we're talking about maps that have like boundaries, then Hedge might be a good option here. Like, I think the biggest problem with the balance is that the map isn't long enough, so not enough time to pop DDTs, but this map is definitely like very long. It's just not a very good spot to place towers in, because you see it only hits half the map, but like you're still able to do a good amount of damage on that right side just by having stuff bounce. So let's take a look. Yep, that's actually way better. You know, I'm kind of surprised I never tested this when the Dart Paragon came out, because looking back at it, that was like a pretty obvious choice. Well, just like that, we can add another round, and at least 2 to the 1 dart. Looking at how that went, it definitely did not need the extra 8% damage this update to have beaten this round. Now, as for if it's able to beat a round 140 F-Bat, let's see. I think I already tested on balance and logs, and it didn't even come close. So just to give you some reference points. And the cool thing is that once this thing gets out of range, it's 2 bats this round, so we can still do some damage along to it. Yeah, we're not going to pop it, but while we're attacking this thing, the balls on the right side can still have the ability to pop the bat, but I don't think it beat the DTs unless I resell it. I've never had to do this for a Paragon test before, but I might just allow it, because I guess I normally allow for 1 tower test anyways. I guess there was no need to ever resell a Paragon, because I always play it on logs, or another very easy map where there's only one, like, truly good spot, but I think this case might just warrant it. Like, I think just mirror the placement, right? Yeah, let's, quickly get it back, and see if this is enough track length to beat DDTs in. Come on. I might need to start earlier if it doesn't work. Nope, it works. But can we beat F-Zoom Gs now? Moments of truth. This is going to be so close. So close indeed. Well, there we have it. 140 has been beaten with the cheapest Paragon now. I'm gonna rebuy it back in the entrance, obviously. Hedge Supremacy. I think this is the first time ever that we've had a tower whose best performance was on Hedge. And that was really close right there. I think for certain rounds, I might have to just rebuy the Dart Paragon back, even if there's just a mob passing by. Because right now we're using like every little inch of range that this thing has to survive here. And here's what I'm talking about. Yep, I got a rebuy for the last 2 ZMGs here. No biggie, I'll just go ahead and rebuy it back before 150 starts. It's not crazy though. We're pretty much gonna get 12 rounds higher than the second best map that we tested. Actually beyond bonkers, and I don't even think I'm done yet. Again, if we just constantly micro the Paragon to the back every single round, which, again, yep, I gotta do it. Only BPs. I guess one thing this Paragon test has to have an asterisk for is the fact that, yes, this is, assuming infinite money, this is gonna cost a lot of money to have to rebuy every single round, but just do what I do in boss events in terms of farming, and this is possible. Looking at this, I actually might need to buy or sell not once this round, but twice, because I think I need to attack the bad up here. Yeah, here's where everything's going wrong. I don't have any damage over here, so I just need to temporarily get a Paragon to attack, and then quickly buy this back over here. The moment, let's go now. Come on. Here. Yay or nay? Yes, DDTs, but I died to mobs last time. Oof, that was close. You know, I probably could have used that instant Paragon from the shop mod. That would have been really helpful for something like this, instead of having to rebuy it. You know, so many times, getting so many of these things. Regardless, I think ramping has pretty much caught up to us. There's not going to be enough damage to finish this off. Really? Nope. Okay. 18 rounds from just a simple map change is honestly insane. And then lastly, let's test the Degree 100 Dart Monkey. Just for reference, the highest it got to was 166 on hard mode. So if everything falls the same as the Degree 1, then we should probably make it to at least 180. I'd be disappointed, honestly, if it failed before that. Yep, the way it's looking, it's going to absolutely blow by 166. Not even close. Not even close to needing to resell it at all. Bitrate has simply left the chat. Even for 180 here, yeah, it's holding strong, wow. Perhaps 190 might be on the run possibility of this rate. Also, on a second note, I think this probably could have helped for the Degree 1 test, but I feel like this spot for the Dark Paragon is good for the back without needing to resell it again, because you see there's a tiny sliver where it can attack, even though like it won't be able to damage it directly, at least I don't think. Again, the thing is bouncing off the walls will eventually add some damage to it, so I should try to keep that in mind, because yes, the Dart can attack through that. Do note though that buying or selling is a bit of a flaw test for like Degree 100s, because as you know, you can't buy and resell and instantly get back a Degree 100 Paragon. Let's see if I can clean up though. Nice. But yeah, by all accounts, if we were playing by fair rules, then we would have died on 184, which is actually exactly 16 rounds higher than before, so that math adds up. But I guess we could just use this as for a fun test and see how far I can make it if I can micro. It is a bit slower than Degree 1s because I have to like use the mod to click to set degree, which is why, again, this spot's good, because then I don't have to, you know, buy it, sell it 3 times, or 2 times. This spot over here pretty much covers everything that the first spot here misses. This round, yup, I am going to need to sell it, and here's where you guys can see the head start and damage we can get. Come on, yeah, there we go. Actually, it does shoot through. Wow, this spot is OP, guys. Alright, time to get a new Paragon here for round 191. And this thing actually has a good chance to make it to 200, because, I mean, it doesn't look that close, honestly. At least for the ending part. Micro's gotta be on point, though, I think. So let's sell after this thing pops for DDTs. And then here. Yup, the quest for round 200 is looking really good right about now. Now, of course, the game isn't gonna make it easy for us to finish off this, because 199 has, like, as many bads, if not more. But let's see. Sell? Quickly. And I think we have enough. Very nice. Now, I don't even think it's worth even trying this round, but I guess I could go ahead and just drop it to just show you how close we end up getting. Hints, probably not even close. Nonetheless, though, I hope you enjoyed the 1 Tower rerun, or rather the 1 Paragon rerun, because we just did, you know, 2 Paragons here. Overall, from both Paragons, very impressive round increases. Yeah, and if you want to see more 1 Tower tests, then check out the playlist, where I host all of them, but until then, that is all. See you guys next time.